Welcome in everyone. Hope you're doing fantastic today. I know I am. I'm even doing better because you guys are here. So, welcome into another Awkward Family Gathering. My name is Awkward Hero. I am a variety streamer on the internet, willing to go into anything and everything that is gaming, 3D printing, design, and education. So I hope you guys are doing well today. Today is Minecraft Monday, so we're going to be hopping into our shared Minecraft server that you can get on the Discord. So if you're not a part of the Discord, be sure to join. There are some instructions on how to join the Minecraft server. You have to install a few mods, but overall that's it. That's all you gotta do is install a few things, and then boom, you're part of it all. It's great. It's wonderful. It's fantastic even. So hope you're all doing well. I have been a 3D printing fiend as of late. You know, I am a one-man show. It's just me and my trusty 3D printer behind me. The one that you see going at the top of stream. That's it. That's all we got. See, right now it's actually right now it's printing a custom card guardian, and this is the beauty thing of it, is that so many other people are like, oh, you stole this idea. I didn't steal this idea. Okay, I made my own product. I will show you the file in which I designed it. I can show you the failed one, what I now deem Card Guardian V1 and V2. There was a second one too. It's crazy. But you know what? People believe what they want to believe, and I can't change anyone in the world of it. But here's the reality. I designed it. I designed the Card Guardian. I can show you the file. I can show you the design pieces. I can explain the tweaks. I can show you the version changes. So, you know what? Be mad, bro. Be mad. I can't do anything about your anger. But you know what you should realize? Oh, come on. Oh. Voice mod. You failed me. You failed me. Awkward. Let's try this again. You know what I can say about it? You know what I believe of it?
This is an excellent rectangle.
There we go. There we go. Set it up. Set up the bit. It is an excellent rectangle. Guys, I teach 3D modeling. I have for 10 years. It's a rectangle. So if you want to come in and tell me how I stole a rectangle, be mad, bro. Be mad. I don't care. I designed a rectangle. I saw a problem. In this case, penny sleeves still being found in boxes. And I said, okay, I need a box where I can keep the penny sleeves and the top loaders and not worry about them. So I built the box. That's it. That's all it comes down to. But in addition to that, and no hate to the guy who made the other one. He's not the one coming in. He did come in my comments. But he realized quickly that guy built his own. That's the thing. And he deleted his comment. Not come at me, bro. I'm a millennial. I'm used to taking hate. But you know what? In the meantime, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. Because that's what we do here. That's what we do here. And you can watch this custom car guardian be made in the corner while we play Minecraft and we do some fun stuff. Because that's what an awkward family gathering is. It's about being together as a community. It's about doing awesome things. And sometimes telling really, really bad jokes. So I welcome you all in. Hope you're all doing well. Again, we are going to be playing Minecraft today. Once we see the game. We're going to play Minecraft today on our Minecraft server. There we go. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Fit to screen. And thank you guys all for joining me, despite the fact that I had tutoring this morning with a young individual who is trying to do more for their own, the internship that they're doing. So they want to learn more about filmmaking so that they can do more for their boss. And so that's all this week. So we're having some late starts. Next week, during the week, we won't have as many streams. Awkward parents. My mom and dad, they're coming in to say hi, escape the Arizona heat. So we're going to spend time with them, which means I'm not going to be able to spend time with you guys. And it's really sad, but also I'm really excited because, well, believe it or not, I really like my parents. They're kind of cool. So we're talking about some things that we can do while they're here. I know, obviously, being in San Diego, my mom wants to go to the beach. She helped move our car to San Diego. She drove it from Waco to San Diego because I can only drive one vehicle and my wife can only drive one vehicle. And we had a U-Haul. And so my mom generously, her and her best friend, who I call my aunt because she basically is, she's been there my whole life. My mom doesn't have any sisters. That's the closest thing she has to a sister is my aunt. And so they drove out. They helped us unpack some of the stuff. Because they're both, well, my mom's retired now, but they're both teachers. So they had the time. And they wanted an excuse to come to San Diego. So it was fun. I was glad that she'd come. The plan was originally for us to be able to go to Phoenix, but I've talked about this a few times. I usually take a contract that's in Tucson, and then I'll go a little bit further and I'll go see my family in Phoenix. Well, the contract like cut all of my pay benefits. They are going to pay me half as much for the speaking engagement. Granted, it was only over. It was still the same amount of classes I was teaching, but it was only over 2 days. Hey, Jackie, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope work is not bad. Who's not paying you and who do I need to beat up? The state of Arizona. No, I'm just explaining that why I'm not going to Phoenix this summer like I originally planned. Originally we were supposed to go to Phoenix.
Awkward wife has entered the stream.
Hi, awkward wife. I love you too. Originally we were going to go to Phoenix this summer, and normally I get the whole thing paid for by the state of Arizona. I teach some classes and then we'll go a little bit further and see my family in Phoenix. So I'm really glad because next week my mom and dad are coming and visiting, so I still get to see them. I don't get to see my niece or nephew, but we've been seeing my niece 1 to 2 times a week since we got here, because they've been doing a weekly Mario Kart. And I saw my nephew on the 4th. But it's just unfortunate because we're not going to be able to make that trip to Phoenix. It's like we moved or something. And that comes with a lot of expenses. So, yeah, that's the fun part. But the state of Arizona offered me half the amount to do the speaking engagement, and then they told me I could not sell my book, which usually covers more than my speaking engagement. It's usually like $3,000 to sell the book. So I had to say pass. Unfortunately, it sucks, but they were only for $1,000 to drive out to Phoenix or drive out to Tucson, then get a hotel. It didn't make any financial sense, unfortunately. So but that's now allowed Awkward, because it was the same week. It was going to be the same week. So it now has allowed Awkward Wife to... Oop, I was going to make a shovel. Work Comic-Con. So she gets to work. She gets to work Comic-Con. Post office tried to talk Mr. Jackie to pay $55 for express shipping. I probably would have come at you if Mr. Jackie did pay for express shipping, because that would be way too much. Way too much. I mean, haven't they always? Haven't they always? But yeah, so yeah, Awkward Wife now gets to work at Comic-Con. I've almost made a quarter of what I normally make doing odd jobs. The only thing I'm waiting for is there was a theater company saying they were gonna contact me for overhire, and they haven't. So I was hoping to get some of that. Just moving stuff. Yeah, the whole package is under £1. It costs that much. That's silly. Yeah, it really is. That's probably the one thing from starting a business that I just get flabbergasted by. So we do a lot of shipping, but it's usually under like, it's like 2 ounces, 3 ounces. They aren't heavy packages. But I find it amazing that to ship something to San Francisco or somewhere very close, a couple hours away, it costs $4.15. To ship it all the way to the other side of the country, $4.51. Like, make it make sense. I'm gonna go. I mean, I financially I get it because you have base costs, right? But at the same time, it's just like we're not talking like fancy shipping either. This is just add a tracking number. But it's just kind of amazing how. And then what's even crazier, so the Card Guardians, the thing I'm printing right now. Those cost $5.80 to ship pretty much around the country. It sometimes goes up to $6. But they're significantly bigger than the packages we normally send. Significantly bigger because they're not cards. And it's just like for $1 more I'm sending a package this big. And then I don't even deal with things like express shipping because then it gets like crazy. And I've never had a package not arrive within a reasonable amount of time. Whee! Throw all the dirt off the cliff. Oop, not that. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, so for it to cost, it costs an extra 20 cents to send it to send it all the way to New York than it does to send it down the street. It's just funny to me. Throwing all the dirt. We don't need this dirt. Watch, some zombie's gonna show up behind me, knock me off the ledge. We're getting this mountain done. Boom. All the dirt gone. I just want to make room for more shovels. There we go. Boom. Shovels galore. Shovels galore. Yeah, overall, I don't know that shipping makes a whole lot of sense. And it's funny because when you ship like a letter, it's only like, I don't know what it is nowadays, 60 cents for a stamp. When you send a thin envelope, it's only like 40 cents. But you send it in a mailer and it goes from 60 cents to $4. Like, math ain't math. I get that you can process an envelope probably a lot quicker. So manpower and whatnot, but still makes no sense. You know, sounds like someone's just trying to make $1. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But this is my whole theory when we privatize things too. Because I wonder how much of a difference the prices would be if we didn't have things like UPS and FedEx. I wonder if it would have driven up the price, or would the price be able to be driven down? Because that's all I see when I see other areas. So my specialty is education, obviously. So when I see the education field, it's been a race to the bottom since things have been privatized. They try to cut corners on things like paying a wage. You know, I always laugh. People say, "Oh, you get paid better as a charter school teacher." As someone who worked at a charter, and I worked at a very ethical charter. Like they didn't just go. They were very much focused on the community, but still a private business. They wouldn't. That was the lowest I've ever been paid in my career. And that's just the thing. And it was just the funding. There's no funding for it. So they can't afford to. But that's the story I hear from other charter school teachers too. It's just, so it makes me wonder, does FedEx, because they offer, because their shipping is significantly more. Oh gosh, an ankle biter. Hate these things. Run! Run, Ekward, for the hole! Woo! Hate those things. They're not even really that big of a pain, but they are. They're such a pain. Just go to sleep. But I wonder if that is a factor to it all, because I've seen the prices for shipping for UPS, FedEx, and USPS every single time, because we use a company to compare shipping and get the best rate. What the hell was that? Oh, it was the ankle biter. That's what I call them, ankle biters. And they're significantly higher for FedEx or UPS almost every single time. And so that, to me, that then justifies USPS to raise their rates. And I'm sure that there's some federal limitations too, but I don't know. To me, some things should just not be privatized. I know, that's a hot take. That's a hot take there. Libertarians are coming after me now. But I think, no, it's not a surprise. I'm a teacher. I think when it comes down to the bettering of society, we need to be more mindful, more aware, and stop focusing on things like profit. Because not everything is meant to generate profit. Some things generate positive for the economy and only cost money. And the thing is, they cost money, but then they give back in the community. And that cost then stimulates the economy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But if you're only worried about your pockets, then it doesn't matter, because it's not gonna benefit your pockets. Very mindful. Very demure. I still remember when that started to be a thing, and I never really heard I knew the word demure, but I never really heard it. And then all of a sudden I saw like 6 or 7 videos of something or other, and I started hearing the word demure. I'm like, who uses this word? I always get mocked for using words like this. TikTok does. You know? You know? What is happening? I don't understand. Oh, wait. Did you see apparently the US is getting its own separate TikTok? Oh, yay. Well, if TikTok can stop telling me that I'm promoting other app, it must be because I have the Tiltify. Is it because I have the Tiltify overlay? I don't know. The last 2 streams, I've been told I'm pushing people to other sites. No, I'm not. It's gonna be trash. Just in time for my birthday. As my TikTok expert, Jackie, would that be a reason why they're like, have you ever experienced issues with doing charity work and being told your stream can't be promoted to FYP? Yeah, but apparently the app won't shut down fully until March. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I just realized that means my business is in for a headache. Great. I mean, I don't sell internationally because I'm just one guy and I can't figure out the best way to do international shipping. Yeah, GC, I'm still working on this mountain. But I took a huge hiatus from it, if I'm being honest.